What a great topic and what a great thumbnail, if I don't say so myself. Today, our main theme is the Great Leap, charting a course from now to wow. Are you ready? This is Sunday Inspiration Live.
Oh, when I wake up in the morning, I feel so grateful. When I wake up in the morning, I feel so alive.
You feeling alive yet?
When I wake up in the morning, I feel the spirit.
Keone's totally feeling alive.
Oh, when I wake up in the morning, I'm here to thrive.
Sing along with that beautiful chorus.
So I wake up every day. Wake up, this is what I say. Wake up, I am so free. Wake up, and I'm free to be me. I'm free to be me. Yeah.
Welcome, one and all, to Sunday Inspiration Live. That, of course, was the voice of my beautiful wife, Pooki Lee, and she is still in Florida. She's going to be there through, I think she's coming back, Thursday night, actually, yeah. She actually extended her stay by one day. That's why I had to think about it. She's originally going to come back on Wednesday, and she extended it one day, and I'm picking her up Thursday evening from the airport. Both Keone and I have been missing her. He has been bored out of his mind because his mama has not been here, so less activity in the house, and it's been so cold out. He hasn't been actually out on a walk in over a week. I mean, over like a week and a half, I think. It's just we just go out, do his thing, and he's ready to come back in. So, am I rocking the hair? Oh, thank you so much, Mary Rose. I was a little worried. It was a horrible bedhead-looking thing just a little while ago. And I think it was Crystal that asked, is that you in the thumbnail, Bob? Absolutely. Yeah, I was wearing that's actually the hat that I wore that caused the bedhead. And we were, last time we were in the Grand Canyon, Pookie took this photo of me leaping from one cliff to another. Totally. Well, we're going to talk about the great leap, charting a course from now to wow, to where you are, to where you want to be. I'm really excited. And there's like a free PDF that comes with that, a 2-page thing, in addition to a printout of the affirmations. Oh my God, we have so much to cover. Original songs. What else? We're going to be talking about that. And, an interesting impromptu Bob's Comedy Corner coming up, something a little bit different. Although I've done it before, but only when Pookie's away. Get away with things. And so, speaking of that, we always like to, stick around. Whether you're watching the live stream and you're here live in the corner, just like Violet and Stacy and Carrie and Lisa and Mary Rose and Crystal. Cherie is here. Suzanne is in the house. Who else is here? Is it Vijay Lakshmi is also here. Pamela, Jessica. We got empty spaces. WBGP. Some of those that where you're having. Sometimes I connect. Oh, Sunita. That's right. From Singapore is here. And so thank you all, one and all. Donna is in the house as well. Eileen Smoke, one of the first ones to leave a comment today. So that's awesome sauce. Dora Lee is here. I tried to hook it up to also stream live to my personal profile on Facebook, but it said there was an error, so I don't think that it's there. You can check, Lisa, but I don't think you're going to find anything there. There's some kind of technical glitch, but that's okay. We're here on YouTube, rocking it. And so, welcome one and all. So normally, Pookie, when she's here, she does like a centering breath to get us all in sync, set an intention for the broadcast. But I have, and I did it last week, and I did a fine job, if I don't say so myself. But I did pull up this video of Pookie when she was, I think it was actually a couple of years ago. She was on the Big Island, where she is now, and she recorded this so I could play it in her absence. So I'm going to do this right now. It's only a couple of minutes long. But that way we can get we can have her presence here, even though she's miles away. So just take a deep breath and enjoy this 2-minute breathing centering exercise from Pooki Lee.
So I'm here on the Big Island, and I didn't want to miss this opportunity to bring you the breath from the shores of Kona. So let's activate our breath together, and we're going to breathe in love, and we're going to exhale aloha. It's the same thing, however, we're going to embody the spirit of aloha in our breath. And we're going to breathe with beautiful Mother Ocean. All right? Are we ready? So let's just take a deep breath in, breathing in love. Exhaling aloha, the sacred breath. Once again, breathing in love. And exhaling aloha. One final time, taking a deep inhalation in of love, 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 love. And releasing with that sacred breath, aloha. Bring your hands back together to your heart. And feel the resonant beating of your heart. And now we're connected through the sacred breath of love and aloha.
She is so adorable, is she not? That's my wife. She wasn't my wife at the time. We'd only been together a mere probably 16 or 17 years then. Now 18 years, and we got married, as many of you know, last April in 2023 with the Reverend Michael Beckwith officiating out in LA. That was so awesome. The highlight of 2023 of last year. Lisa, I'm going to ask you a question. We've not done this before, so I'm calling an audible here, and I want you to let me know by text, not by comments, because sometimes there's a delay. But I'm just going to play some chords and hum a little bit, and you'd let me know about the balance between the guitar and the vocals. I want you to be able to hear the guitar, but lately it's always been like too much in the background. So, but I don't want it to overpower the voice. So, the rest of you are free to comment too, but I may not get those in time. So if you can, if you're near your phone, Lisa, you can send me a text and say sounds good, or raise the guitar needs to be louder or something. I would greatly appreciate that. I know. So let me know. Otherwise, I'm just gonna go forward here. I see a thumbs up, and I think it sounds balanced. Okay, we're gonna rock and roll. So I'm gonna do an original song that I wrote several years ago. It's called "Find Your Way." So without further ado, here we go. I'm swimming in devotion. I'm living in the now. It's deeper than the ocean. It's like a wedding vow. It's much more than emotion. It's something I adore. It's like a love potion. And it's so much more. I may never find a way to explain this to you, so I hope you find your way too. I'm flying over mountains. It's like I'm in a dream. I'm drinking from a fountain. I'm floating downstream. if I ever find a way, I'll share this path with you, so you can come and feel this too. Whoa. It's much more than emotion. It's something I adore. It's like a love potion, and it's so much more. I may never find a way to explain this to you, so I hope you'll find your way too. So I hope you'll find your way too. So I hope you'll find your way too. There you go. It's an original song, which we almost always do on Sundays. Rarely do we do someone else's song. But that, yeah, in case you didn't know, that song was inspired by when you've experienced something amazing, you've had some insight, some kind of a crazy revelation in your life, and you're trying to explain it to someone else, and you just can't do it justice. Words don't describe it. So you just do your best, and you hope that they can reach that point or experience that thing. So that's what that song kind of means to me. It's kind of a catchy little tune. Yeah, I'm a big fan of like what's called power pop, and everything from I don't know, Crowded House and Squeeze and Elvis Costello, even throwing in a little Green Day in there. I like those kind of rock and roll melodic songs, you know. And of course, even though it's just me and an acoustic guitar, I played in bands for years, and in my head, I'm hearing like the whole band. I actually heard like in the second verse, this extra instrumentation coming in and all that. So that's just the way my brain works here. All right, let's talk about some stuff. We're going to, of course, we deliver value here. We have a message. We play songs. We interact with you, but we also let you know about some other cool stuff that we have available. And so this Sunday is not going to be any exception. And so some of you already know this. Some of you already have your own signed copies of this. But I have my latest book, which has actually been I'm due for another book. This is book number 16. I've published 16 of them over the last 30 years, but this is the most recent one, The Power of Affirmations and Positive Self-Talk. Really proud of this book. It's actually the shortest book I ever wrote, but probably the most impactful one. And therefore the price is super affordable. It also comes, you can get it on Amazon in like 13 countries or however many, all over the world. It's also available as an ebook, Kindle ebook, and also as an audiobook too, if that floats your boat. However, if you live in the US and are for shipping to an address in the United States, you can get a signed copy of the book, along with a copy of our CD, our CD player. If you have a CD player, you'll be able to enjoy Opening Up to the Good. It's our album, and actually that opening song that we always usually start the broadcast with, called "Wake Up," that is the lead-off track on that album. So you can get that for $25 total. We'll ship it to you priority. And that includes the shipping. So if that speaks to you, you can go to this website right there, or that page, I should say, bobbakerinspiration.com. All the stuff related to the YouTube channel and this kind of inspirational stuff is at bobbakerinspiration.com. If you add the /book, or just click the book tab, it'll not only give you links to Amazon, but you can also order that autographed copy there. If you've got your own autographed copy of it, go ahead and pop that in the comments there, and let people know that you have your own copy there, just to show. It's gotten it's doing really, really well, and so I'm I'm happy to remind you every now and then. Also, something a lesser known thing that I don't hardly mention at all is I also this is available in ebook only, not a physical product, not a audiobook, but just as an ebook on Amazon. 300 positive affirmations on abundance, success, confidence, love, health, and more. And so, if that speaks to you, and check this out, the price, I purposely did this, it's $3.33. Magical number, right? So you can check that out as well. That's available on Amazon and all those many countries as well. Okay, let's see here. What are we doing? So let's go to the comments section and see what's happening here. I haven't been able to highlight any of them, but let's just see who's. And also, if you haven't yet, go ahead and let me know where you are. Let me, and everyone who's viewing live and in the comments, where you're watching from. And if it's your first time or your first time in a long while catching a live broadcast, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just going to. So I use this beautiful software that allows me to pull in comments and images and videos. It's kind of my own little production studio, but I'm a one-man operation. So I'm the host, on-camera talent. I'm also the producer and the director and the camera operator. And so it's juggling a lot here. So Brandy says, good morning, everyone. Good to see you here. Lisa says she has a signed copy. She just got that, I think, recently because we realized she didn't have any physical product from us. And Cherie, thank you very much. She goes, hey, everybody, be sure to like this page and subscribe to the channel. Just because you're watching this doesn't mean you're subscribed. It's free. You just look for the little subscribe button and click it. You are hearing. So let's see here. Deanne is in the house. Good morning, global family. Good to see you. Sheila's here. I'm going to have to rewind. Nice to see you. Meaning, I guess go and watch the replay, or I guess actually, I think when you're watching live, can you actually go back, and then you'll be out of sync with the rest of us who are watching live. But I think you might be able to do that. But why? Just go ahead and watch it from where you are, and then you could watch the same page that's streaming on becomes the replay page for eternity after the broadcast is over. Thank you for the nice comments on the song. Like Pamela, I appreciate that. Mary Rose, Leah, thank you so much. Is it Serinka? So beautiful. Good morning. Much love from Illinois. I want you to the next state over from us here in Missouri. Yes, Keone is so cute. That's right, Carrie. That's the dog, by the way. Violet's got some dancing emojis there. Mary Rose loves this song. Oh, awesome. Thank you so much, Sunita. I appreciate that. Let's see. Any newer comments that rolled in here? Oh, Brandy says she'll be in and out of the chat this morning doing her rescue work. Who is here? Oh, Sandra says, good morning from frozen Oregon. Well, back at you from frozen St. Louis. Man, it's just when you think it's starting to thaw out, it gets freezing again. We're down back into single digits. It's like, come on, weather, I got stuff to do, you know? There's Jenny. Good morning from Atlanta. Mary Rose says, in my mind, I'm in Hawaii, but she's in New York. Adam says, thank you for your help. Good to see you here, Adam. I think you might be a new name that here and you're from Williston, Vermont. Awesome. Welcome. I'm sure this is Mercy. Hello and good morning, everyone. Actually, your name might pop up here in just a moment. Mercy. Mercy me. Lisa says it was late on the book train. Donna is in Chile, Virginia, 26. Oh, you're way up in 26? Southern Indiana there. All right, cool. Cherie, of course, has the book and the CD. Love it, from the St. Louis, Missouri area. Lisa's in Southern Oregon. This is awesome, cool. So great to see you all here. So one thing that's really amazing to me, it's in a beautiful sunny day in Western New York. Is that what that is? And Bernie says, cold and crisp winter sun. Good morning from Ireland. That's right. Cool. And you can rewind to the beginning of the live, I guess, as it's happening. Cool, cool. Let's see. To the first timers, welcome. It's either a typo or secret code for something. I don't know. That's funny, Crystal. Uh, this is Stacy from St. Louis. I went to for a walk in the park yesterday, and there were a couple playing tennis. Just for perspective, oh my gosh, wow, man, oh man. Okay, so even though it's freezing here, single digits, we have a group of people that gathers every week here in Studio B, and they just come. They come for the donuts. We have some leftover Krispy Kremes this morning, and oh, you deleted that. I'm sorry, I didn't catch it in time. Sorry about that, Crystal. But they gather here, and we've got kind of lukewarm coffee, day old donuts for them. But they come anyway because they want to celebrate you. And they're only on screen for like 4 or 5 seconds, but it means the world to them. So that's why they gather. And I think they're almost in place. One's let me just check with the producer. One's coming back from the bathroom. Okay, they're almost in place now. Okay, they're set. So if you're the first time here, and just if you're just feeling good, if you're just here, if you're just here, this is for you. We're gonna cut to Studio B right now. Here's the countdown: 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Really impressed with those folks. They go every Sunday. They show up dressed the same way, the same. They're just amazing. Even their mannerisms are the same. It's really and yeah. So Donna says, "Love them." Yeah, let's give the Studio B audience some love here. Let's give them a round of applause back, shall we? They're a dedicated bunch. Absolutely. Like everybody's getting in on the countdown now. Woohoo! All right, that's so cool. All right, so I want to tell you about one other thing before I get into the main talk. I'm kind of moving along at a pretty good pace here. So, so another thing is that I just like to remind you of different stuff that we have available every so often. And one of them is something I actually, this was actually some of the earliest affirmations that I recorded or uploaded to YouTube were related to this program I'm about to share with you. It's called the 21-Day Abundance and Money Attraction Brain Boost. It's a series of 7 10-minute kind of guided meditation and affirmation audios that you listen to one a day for 7 days, and then you repeat them. You go back to the first one for week 2 and do them for at least 21 days. And people over the years have had some pretty amazing results of listening to this. It also comes with worksheets and some other instructions of what to do in the morning and the evening. Some little journal pages and things that you, but it'd be really impactful there. My friend Anthony, I've known for many years. He's a drummer, and he grew his Actually, this is an old quote. He grew his landscaping business to more than $1 million a year. Now I think it's like twice or 3 times that. Kind of crazy. But he said he listened to this like every day for like a year or 2. It's crazy. And Amanda there gave me a nice testimonial about what her and her husband experienced listening to this and growing their business. And then I ran this very same program. It's actually available within our High Vibe Tribe online community. And back over the summer, we all like together did it. I put all the audios up there in the community platform, and everybody did it together. And check out these awesome quotes I got just from people from last summer. And there's Mercy there, the very first one. I'm truly grateful I went through this course. It's changed my perspective on seeing abundance, etc. There's Sunita is also. That's the she's there along with Tracy, Melody, Yolanda, and just people just raving about what they got out of it. So if it speaks to you, Lisa, I think it's boy. Lisa will have the link. There it is. Yeah, it's bobbaker.com. Sorry, bobbakerinspiration.com. Let me just highlight this because I don't have a graphic otherwise. /21 days, 21 DAYS. So everything starts with bobbakerinspiration.com/, and then 21 days for this, /book for the book, /tribe for the High Vibe Tribe. Try to make it really easy for you. So if that speaks to you, check it out. A lot of people have benefited from it, and I believe that you can and will too. All right. So let me gather my notes here. Take a little drink of coffee. What are you drinking this morning? That's a loaded question. Let me know in the chat. Are you drinking tea? Are you drinking coffee? Water? Are you on a fast? I don't know. I got coffee here in my. This is actually. This isn't any merch that's really available for. Well, I guess maybe it is, but I did these little images of Elvis, like the young Elvis, like a silhouette, and I took the same image and digitally altered them and put it on this mug years ago. And I was just kind of testing out some merch with my. So that's what I'm drinking out of here. I've got decaf coffee with some half and half and a little squeeze of MCT oil. And so. Kind of on a keto kind of diet here, and hold the vision for me that I'm going to be losing weight over the next couple of months because I want to, this health is my number one priority, followed by prosperity and serving the YouTube audience more, and some other things that I'll tell you about in the weeks ahead. Lisa says I have leaded coffee, so not as opposed to unleaded. Anybody got diesel coffee? We got coffee here. Donna says coffee. Yeah, I'm at the gym waiting for the red light booth. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. I think I know. I'm not sure exactly. I know what a red light booth is, but I know it's a thing. I'm drinking hot water. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Gentleman says mushroom matcha latte. Oh, cool. Very cool, very cool. Oh, we got vanilla coffee here. All right, maybe that could be a regular thing. Everybody shares what they're what they're drinking. It's a mindset for sure. Thank you, Robin. All right, so let's move on to our main topic here. It's called The Great Leap, charting a course from now to wow. Charting a course from now to wow. So we had this discussion actually yesterday was Zoom call number 2 for our Turbocharge Your Life 30-day program. We're about at the halfway point. Even though this is from the first call that we had, but many of these people were also on it. You can see there's Donna's there, Lisa's there. Who else is in the chat? Mary Rose, there's Stacy, there's Cherie, Brandy. Oh, we got a lot of people, and Sunita with the W there. So a lot of people that are here in the chat are on these calls and doing that program. But we touched on this yesterday, and I had some lessons that I did up front. I'm just gonna kind of highlight one of them. So we all have aspirations, right? We have visualizations of where we want to be in our life, and that's really important. You need to have that vision, that goal, that clear, specific, and measurable goal of where you want to go. However, there's also the current reality, I guess, of where you are, and quite often there's a disparity between where you are and where you want to be. And so it creates this gap. Well, I see it in my mind. I'm feeling it. Awesome. But I'm here, and sometimes that gap can seem pretty far, pretty wide. And you start to think, oh, it's impossible. How am I going to do that? And so everyone experiences this gap when it comes to goals and aspirations and the vision that you hold for your life. Everyone has to have this two-sided perspective. Actually, not everybody does. Some people who only live in the visualization sometimes can trick themselves into feeling like they've already arrived, because that's actually a piece of advice that you hear. See it as if it's already happened. I remember years ago, I was at this Jack Canfield workshop. It was 2008, a very transformative year for Pookie and me. And it was like a Q&A section. This woman stood up and she said, I have this issue with visualizing the end result because she goes, I'm focusing on my health. And in my mind, I see myself as a supermodel, and I'm rail thin, and so if I'm already there, I feel like I can eat whatever I want. And so if she's already arrived, so she just, and it really cracked Jack up. But basically, she was saying, yeah, if I've already arrived there, I've already done all the work, and so so that's, if you're only living there, that can be the case where you're not taking the actions or focusing on the behaviors to get you there. So that doesn't help. And then there are people that don't really have a vision for their life, and they're just living. I like to refer to it as they're stuck in the muck of what is. Right, and so their current reality, maybe their money's scarce, their health is in a certain situation, their relationships in disarray, and so they're just going, "This is my reality, this is my existence." And they kind of get into a mode of accepting it, right, and not really having a vision that's pulling them forward. So there are people that live on one end or focus on one end of that equation or the other, and I think it can do you a disservice if you're living in one end or the other. So I like this balanced approach. It's really worked for me, being able to have that clear vision, what you want, and then noticing the contrast, as Abraham likes to say, if you follow Abraham Hicks or Esther Hicks, the contrast between that vision and where your life is now, being aware of where you are. It's a gap. And so it causes friction, and how you respond to that friction makes all the difference in the world, because people generally like to take the path of least resistance. And so if that gap seems too wide, it's too frustrating, I don't know how I'm going to get there. One response to that gap is, I'm just going to give up. I just don't have what it takes to get. I don't have the money. I don't have the connections. And so you sort of stop trying. And that doesn't serve you. Another way, the way that I like to think that because I noticed these gaps my entire life. I mean, I had visions of being an author for many years. And it took me quite a while to get there. I had visions of being self-employed, and I had been for much of my life. But when I was younger and I didn't have a lot of responsibilities, I was just eking by. Then when I was married for a brief period, had my daughter, and separated and all that, I had responsibilities for my child, so I couldn't just eat. So I had to take on jobs and focus more on financial stability. But I had this, so I had to take on regular jobs, real jobs, day jobs. But I always knew that I wanted to be self-employed, but there was a gap. Man, I'm here. I don't know how I'm going to get there, but I held this vision for that life. And so with the way that I responded, and I think people who make things happen in their lives, they respond to that by taking steps to close the gap. You relieve the tension not by giving up, but by moving closer to your end, to the result that you want. And then as you take those baby steps toward it, the gap gets shorter and shorter. And you see, I'm making progress. You celebrate the victories and milestones that you reach along the way, and then your goal becomes, man, I'm so close. I just got to keep on going. I'm going to close this. I'm almost there. I can see it, right in the horizon. And so that's the way I respond to these gaps. I have a 2-page PDF that I created. I'm just going to touch on some of the highlights of them. I'm holding a printout of it right now, but in the description, and Lisa we'll be able to pop it into the chat of the live chat here. But if you're on YouTube, figure out how to view the description. It's different on different devices, and you'll have a direct link to it there. And it's free. You don't have to opt in or anything. It just takes you right to a Dropbox page. You don't have to have a Dropbox account. You don't have to sign up or download the app. There should be an option just to go right to view it through a browser, or just to view it on the web, and you can also download it from there. All right. So yay for printouts, yes. Or you can just view them on your device or whatever. So I'm just going to go over some of these, and you can download it. There's 2 pages. There's actually 10 different steps that's going to help you get. So that's why so that's what the reference to the Great Leap. Where is that again? That great leap from where you are to where you want to be. And I love that little subhead there, charting a course from now to wow. Not that your life isn't wow right now. Let's keep in mind, be grateful for where you are. Yeah, totally appreciate, no matter what your circumstance is, appreciate it. Be thankful for where you are. because that gives you a much better foundation to make this leap than if you're like cursing where you are. So be grateful, but just chart a course. So there's a couple of I'm just going to hit on some of the highlights from this 2-page PDF that you're welcome to download. So number 1 is define the wow. Yeah, be really crystal clear. Envision your ideal future or that wow factor that you aspire to achieve. Do you know what you want? Half of the reason that people don't achieve goals is they don't actually have clear goals to begin with, or one of the reasons. So how you have to have really clarity, understand that a clear vision is crucial when it comes to personal transformation. So have that clear vision in your mind. And the thing is, it's not set in stone. As you move toward it, it's going to change. It's going to evolve. Don't worry about the how. Just take some baby steps and the way will be made. And as Marie Forleo likes to say, everything is figure-outable. Let's see here. Number 2 is so you define the wow. 2 is acknowledge the now. You start by assessing your current situation realistically, just without judgment, without shame, and understand and accept where you are at this moment. That just happens to be where you are. And your current circumstances are a reflection of all of the decisions that you've made, the actions you've taken, the actions you chose not to take, the thoughts you've thunk, from months and years in your past. So your current situation is accumulation of all those things. So just know that your future is going to be an accumulation of things that you do, say, think, do, feel between now and that point in the future, whether that's a month from now, a year from now, 3 years from now. So you can start taking those steps now and move yourself toward that, whatever that goal is. And then this clearly defining the wow, acknowledging and accepting and being realistic, whatever that means about your now. And then of course, cultivate a positive mindset, develop an attitude that will help you bridge the gap, do your best to overcome mental barriers by embracing a positive and proactive mindset. And one of the most powerful tools to do that, it is affirmations. In fact, Sister Barbara here says, Bob, I am happy and grateful for your affirmation videos. I listen to them daily. Great to be a part of your journey today. God is good all the time. Absolutely. It's good to have you here, Sister Barbara. Crystal says, push, pray until something happens. That's a nice affirmation or acronym. Suzanne says, I'm shaking off the muck, and there's a lot of it. And that's okay. So shake off the muck. Lisa also, I like that word, stuck in the muck of what is, resonated with a lot of you. I'm pushing through the muck and not letting it keep me stuck. Oh, you're all poet, you don't know it. Yeah, and Stacy loves Marie Forleo, where I quoted earlier. Everything is figure-outable. In fact, she used that as like a catchphrase for so long. She got a book deal. Guess what the name of the book is? Everything is figure-outable. Cherie, yes, baby steps add up to success. Small steps lead to big results. I hate being stuck in the muck, so I focus on the future. And but we acknowledge where we're stuck or where we are. Let's say again, you don't have to judge it negatively where you are. Appreciate where you are. And be eager for more and have a clear vision of where that more is. All right, so number 4 here on this list, set strategic goals. Choose realistic goals that act as stepping stones towards your wow, and then use the classic, SMART goals. SMART is an acronym for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. And so have those clear goals so that whether or not you've reached it, if you've fallen short, those results will then allow you to adjust. Create your action plan. Develop a personalized plan that aligns with your goals, aligns with your values and your aspirations. And be flexible and adaptable in your approach to achieving these goals. So when I say create your action plan, you don't have to have every step of the way mapped out. Really, just focus on, come up with a general idea how you think you're going to get there and be very clear about the next little piece of it that you can take. So the idea is that take action as quick as you can toward it, even if it's it seems minor to you. And don't put it off because, I haven't got the time. I'm going to wait till the semester's over, the kids are out of the house, or blah, 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 blah. Just go ahead and take some baby step toward it now. Commit to consistency and persistence. Yeah, the key to my success, there's never any one big thing that happened. It was I chipped away at it. I've been chipping away at this stuff for 35 years or something. Been online for about 30 years. Yeah, it took me a while to get there, but I was just consistent and persistent. Understand the importance of, consistent effort, and do your best to, if you know what your why is, like why you're doing it too, that's another powerful thing that'll keep moving you forward. Learn from your failures, celebrate your progress. That's what I said, set those milestones, so that don't wait to celebrate till the ultimate thing is reached. Have a bunch of things that you set milestones, you celebrate those, reward yourself along the way. Ask for help and support. That could be from mentors, from peers, from free books that you get at the library. There's tons of free stuff online, or you can seek out professional advice, and which often includes, if you can afford it, it's a good investment to pay for mentoring, and then visualizing your success. So anyway, that's a 2-page PDF that's yours absolutely free, and I encourage you to download that and print it off and move steadily between your now toward your wow. Cherie says, when I start an action plan, usually things open up for you. Yeah. Again, you may not know how. Maybe it doesn't seem realistic. You're going to have all those negative voices in your head. Just start. Start before you're ready. That's another thing I like to say. Start before you're ready. Words to live by. That's right, Bernie. Untapped potential. One of my favorite quotes. Everything is figure outable. Love me some affirmations. All right. Very, very cool. So I hope that was helpful. Let's see here. And I've got some affirmations that are also downloadable that we're going to say together now. I'm going to play a little background music, I think. Let's see. Let me pull this back. Just to create a little atmosphere. Is that playing yet? There it is. So I'm going to pull up these affirmations. Again, a link to them is down in the description. Hope that's at a good volume for you. Where's that? I just saw it a second ago. Here we go. I'm going to say each line. There's a number of them here, but it's going to be good for us. And I'm just going to leave a little space for you to repeat it back to yourself. So take a deep breath. Get centered. And do your best to truly embody these affirmations. Say them with enthusiasm. If you're in a safe place where you can close your eyes, actually visualize these things happening for you with emotion. Here we go. Ready? My vision for the future is clear and compelling. Repeat that back to yourself. I also have the clarity to assess where I am now. I am the architect of my action plan. Being consistent and persistent are my superpowers. I am steadily advancing toward my dreams. Every setback is a stepping stone for learning. I celebrate each step forward. I'm going to say that one again with more enthusiasm. I think it deserves a different approach. I celebrate each step forward. I am constantly inspired by my potential. Every day, I close the gap from now to wow. Let's say that last one again. Every day I close the gap from now to wow. All right. There you go. I hope that was helpful. Let me know in the comments if this kind of landed for you. Just going to check out some of these. And again, Lisa put the link to the affirmations. They're right there. It's a long link, but that also takes you to a Dropbox where the image is. Barbara says, I love that. Start before you're ready. Yeah, remind yourself, you don't have to know all the answers. Just start, and the way you'll figure it out. I'm starting on my project, although I don't have it all figured out. You never will. So if you're waiting to have it all figured out before you start, you may not ever start. Start taking the steps, and the path will appear. It's really set, ready, and go. Actually, it could be go, ready, something like that. Yep, celebrate those wins along the way. Oh, yeah, okay, cool. Awesome. Thank you. I'm going to print these affirmations out. Absolutely. Barbara also liked every setback is a setup for a greater comeback. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen different versions of that quote, but Suzanne said, this is so helpful. I'm so grateful, appreciative. Awesome. Awesome sauce. All right, I'm glad that that resonated with many of you. I'm going to get set up for my next song here. And this one is an older song. I mean, I started writing songs like in high school. We're talking like back in the 70s, okay? I've been shocked to know that I've been around that long. But this song was written around, like late 80s, like 88, 89. And so it was really like the first, and I had written a lot of pop rock songs about, typical things, but partying and relationships and things like that in my early songwriting days, because I was, I was in my 20s and yeah, so I would have been in my late 20s when I wrote this, but this really was the first positive message song that I wrote. I was getting, even though I started my personal development journey in high school, I think I was really leaning into it and getting more into reading, discovering, Tony Robbins and Earl Nightingale and all, Zig Ziglar and you name it. And I listened to their audio recordings. Back then, they were on cassettes and CDs. But this is a song that I wrote, back then that I get a chance to play every now and then. All right, let me just check my. I'm gonna check something real quick here. This guitar, it was weird. I don't know what. Maybe the temperature or something. This guitar was like so out of tune, and I tuned it, but it was really. What the heck? Here we go. Sorry you have to hear this. Let me just mute the guitar while I'm doing this. I'll try to talk. A professional musician will talk while they're tuning. So this was the very first, like, specifically where I set out to write a positive music song. And I played it. And there's actually a recorded version. It was on one of my early albums, or that I had. I was in a band called Beat Patrol, and it's so fast when I listen to it now, and it's in a much higher key. It just sounds like to me like the Chipmunks doing a punk rock song or something. Maybe I'll play that for you at some point, but I don't have it queued up right now. All right, I think I'm in tune now. There we go. All right, this is called Be Who You Are. Do you ever wonder once in a while, does the sound of laughter make you smile? Try to put the world inside your dreams. Make the images come real, you'll see. This isn't all philosophy. This isn't all a lie. We're not just passing time till we die. So be who you are, never let the world take that from you. Be who you are and always do your best to make your dreams come true. Yeah. Do you ever look life right in the eye? Do you ever stop and wonder why? Have you had the urge to stake your claim? If you try to fear will not remain. These aren't broken promises or shallow alibis. We can't give up on this till we try. So be who you are, never let the world take that from you. Be who you are and always do your best to make your dreams come true. This isn't all philosophy, it isn't all a lie. We're not just passing time till we die. So be who you are, never let the world take that from you. Be who you are and always try to make your dreams come true. Be who you are, never let the world take that from you. Be who you are and always do your best to make your dreams come true. Come true. Come true. Come true. There you go, circa 1989, when I was in my late 20s. What do you think about that? I've been writing those catchy pop rock songs forever, man. If I don't say so myself. All right. Let me rearrange the furniture here. Look at my... Yeah, a lot of these songs you may notice I don't have the lyrics memorized, so I've... got my cheat sheet there I set up. Woohoo! Let's check in on the comments, see how that landed. I always like to find out. Woohoo! Donna. Yeah, Bob. All right, cool. Thank you, Barbara. And Helen, all the way in Germany, is doing some dance emojis there. Hey, hello, Melody. Great to have you here. Yay. Wow. Awesome. So thank you so much. And thank you, Joe. Empty Spaces is in the house. I'm feeling energized. And yeah, did that wake up Keone? Sometimes an energetic song, he'll go like, what's up? Is there something for me to do? All right. I'm going to plug something else. I've never done this particular thing that's coming up with Bob's Comedy Corner. So let me do something else first here. So, speaking of music, which I just did, there's this site called Bandcamp, and actually if you go to soulmassagemusic.com, it'll actually forward to this page. Hang on a second. It'll take you to this page right. Well, actually it'll take you to the home page here, but I've got, if you're on the home page, it'll look like that. So you have all of our albums there. Got Opening Up to the Good. There's a Soul Massage album. There's that Wake Up Happy is like an instrumental album of kind of upbeat songs with different moods. We got our old choir there. This one actually, Pop Rock Retrospective, is a bunch of songs that I recorded and never released on albums before. What the heck is going on here? I'm trying to go to it. And this is a pay what you want, I think, including free. but you put whatever you amount. But these are a lot of songs I recorded for different things over the years. But what I wanted to highlight was this album right here called New Songs, which is probably things that you're more familiar with. And so this is not on an album that's out in Spotify or anything yet. But money is coming to me right now. I welcome joy into my life. Many of you are familiar with these songs. Life is good and I am grateful. I am capable, powerful, wonderful, strong. New Earth Rising, that's a theme song we wrote actually this last summer. Grateful for My Life is an acoustic version of that. My Little Secret, Pooki's awesome songs. I'm probably going to be adding a couple more to these as we go along. But you can purchase this whole album on that Bandcamp site for $11.11, another magical number, $11.11 or more. You can make it more if you want. But just wanted to make you aware of that. And there's a link to this page that's in the description below, or you can go to soulmassagemusic.com and it'll take you to the homepage of that Bandcamp site, and you can check in, you can stream the albums just to check them out, and then there's purchase options. And so everybody's into streaming. An artist make this, percentage of a penny on those things. So if you want to support artists, not just us, but anyone, go to a place like Bandcamp where you can actually purchase their music and send them a little love. So check that out. And that's the direct link, but I don't expect you to memorize that. So go to soulmassagemusic.com. It'll take you to that page. All right. I think I've got to figure out how to coordinate this. I think we're going to go right into this. I'm going to give you some instructions here. I've never done, well, I know I've done a version of this, but I usually do it I'll explain it in a moment, because right now, let's just set this up officially. It's time for...
It's Bob's Comedy Corner. Should do be why. Bob's Comedy Corner.
So this version of Bob's Comedy Corner is not going to be like something that happened in history. I'm not going to be telling a bunch of dad jokes. I'm going to be improvising, for the most part, some music. And so what I need from you, and I'm going to write these down, and I'm going to show you how this is going to work, because I know there's a little bit of a delay. So let me give you the instructions. What I need is unusual locations that someone would hire a lounge singer to perform. So there's like an unusual... locations, odd places where you would, the least likely place that you would expect a lounge singer to perform. So just pop one at a time into the chat. I'm going to write some of them down, so you're going to hear what these locations are, and then I'll tell you what the next steps are. Let's see here. Let's gonna, and while you're doing that, Donna's noticing my numbers. Yeah, that ebook I mentioned earlier was 333. That one's 1111. Stephanie says, "I'm here too, Bob. Ha! I have a goat named Donna." Okay, all right. Hit the thumbs. Shadubi wa. All right. Okay. Cherie wrote a dumpster. Okay, that's my first one. I'm just going to write these down. Walmart in the suburbs. Okay. I'm just gonna put Walmart. So give me a few more. A barn. Okay. Thank you. Military latrine. Rock consent doctor. I don't know what is a rock consent doctor office. I'm not sure. Airport. Okay, yeah. How about an airplane? Maybe. Thank you, Leah. The Everglades. That's a good one in Florida. Okay, I'm just gonna write down one more, and then I'm gonna do this thing here. Okay, Amtrak is what I hear. Okay, so things I wrote down. I don't know if I'm gonna do them all, but I'm gonna see how I can do a dumpster, Walmart, a barn, an airplane, the Everglades, and Amtrak. Now here's what I'm gonna do. In the past, I would just, like, in the moment, that's pure improv. I'd pick up the guitar and I would just figure out, do a quick song. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to play a 4-minute video, and it's going to give me I have a whole 4 minutes just to formulate some quick verses that will rhyme. But I'm going to give myself the luxury of 4 whole minutes, so I'm not going to be taking any more. I'm sorry, but thank you very much. So this 4-minute video is starting back in 2020 during the pandemic, I started getting into TikTok and short form, and I recorded a whole bunch of these minute or less little inspirational videos. And recently I compiled 4 or 5 of them into this 4-minute video. So this is a series of these things I recorded years ago, and I'm going to play that for you now. And while it's playing, I'm just going to be furiously writing down some stuff. I'm going to come back and do some little lounge singer songs on as many of those locations as I can. But I just need us a moment to figure out the rhyme, so you're not sitting here while I'm going all right. So that's my challenge. So enjoy this inspirational video, and I'll come back and see what I come up with. Here we go.
A lot of people who have aspirations, they water down their dreams by saying, why me? Who am I to think I can be a writer, an author, a musician, an actor, etc.? And I think really you should be asking yourself, why not me? 3 months from now, 6 months from now, there's going to be some indie artist who's breaking through, who's creating a buzz. There's always a new crop of people breaking through and being successful. My question to you is, why not you?
Can you hear those birds? That's right, they're singing. Here's the thing, I'm sure that bird is not doing it so it can feel superior to the other birds. I'm pretty sure it's not making that awesome sound and then immediately following up with the thought of, oh, what are the other birds gonna think of me? Do I measure up? No. It's just doing its thing. It's singing its song. It's following the natural evolutionary path of expression and creation and abundance. And I think the world would be a better place if we all did that. Can you do that today? Just sing, laugh, write, express yourself just because you have the urge to do so.
I'm sure you're familiar with the 5 W's of journalism. Who, what, when, where, and why. I believe you can be incredibly successful in life if you combine 4 of them in a very specific order. Number 1 is what. What is the thing you want to do? What is the thing you want to create? Clearly identify that. 2 is why. Why do you want to create this thing? What's your underlying big picture motivation? That's the thing that's going to fuel you to move forward. 3rd is who. Who are you going to serve? What type of specific people will benefit from this thing you want to create? Clearly identify them. And 4 is real simple. When are you going to start on it? The answer to that one is always now. There you go, the 4-step process to creating cool and meaningful things. Hey, let's have a quick 1-minute gratitude session. Make this statement with me and then fill in the blank in the space afterwards. And fill that space with the people, the places, the things that are most important to you. Ready? Here's how it goes. I am so thankful and grateful for. Fill in the blank. I am so happy and grateful for. I am so thankful and grateful for. I am so thankful and grateful for. I am so thankful and so grateful for. Excellent job. You've just created an awesome, positive foundation for the rest of your day. Have a great one. Quick question for you. What percentage of your thoughts are focused on things you can control versus things you cannot control? That percentage breakdown could have a huge influence on your life. For instance, you can't control the weather or what people say about you or what politicians choose to say or do. But you can control your response to those things. You control how you show up. You control how you express your creativity, your love, your enthusiasm. So monitor your thoughts and make sure you're focusing more on things you can control than things you can't. Was this helpful? Like it, share it, you know what to do. So long for now.
I'm Bob Baker of Bob.
All right, 4 minutes has elapsed. I tried to hit all 6 of them, man, oh man. But let's see what we're gonna do. So I had a little bit again in a pure improv show. We get like a suggestion like that, and we have to sing it in the moment, which is what I've done in the past here. But I wanted to give myself see what I could do when I had 4 minutes to come up with something. So let's see what we've got. Again, I was given a dumpster, barn, Everglades, Walmart, airplane, and Amtrak. Maybe I should have just stuck with taking 4 of them instead of trying to do all 6. Well, let's see. This is this version. This to today's rendition of Bob's Comedy Corner. Hey, thanks for joining us here in the alley next to the dumpster. I thought we'd entertain you while you're checking things out here. I don't need to be rude. I don't mean to be crass. I find lots of value in other people's trash. Is that what I meant to say? I find a lot of joy in other people's trash. That was supposed to be. Oh. Let's go to the farm now, the barn. It's really cold outside. It's hard to plow. I hope you like popsicles from this frozen cow. Can you freeze milk? I guess you can. It's warm in Florida. Don't be a hater. But beware of that alligator. That's a lounge singer in the Everglades. How about Amtrak? You like to go fast. You don't want to go slow like a snail. Keep your fingers crossed that we stay on the rail. Sorry, that was really bad. Okay. Well, let's go with an airplane. All these rude people, it can take their toll. Please, on this flight, don't be an a-hole. It's a little different than the affirmations that you're used to, right? All right, we're going to end with Walmart. Top customer service, that's what we're all about. Now step right up to that self-checkout here at Walmart today. Here on the airplane, you'll stay. How about Amtrak today? Or the dumpster's another way. Let's head to the barn here today. Or the Everglades today. Everglades today. Ooh. All right. Oh my God. So all I had was the rhyming words, and I didn't really have enough time to like flesh out the actual verses. So that was still a challenge. How did you like that? It was just something a little bit different. I like to for some of you who may not know, improv comedy, and specifically musical improv comedy is a big a long-time passion of mine. I teach improv a couple times a month in person in St. Louis, and then one time a month on Zoom. And so if you want to ever join us on a Zoom call, let me know and I'll hook you up. Let's see, frozen cow. One person's trash is another person's treble. It's a beefsicle. It's a good one for the frozen barn. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, stay on the rail. All right, Mercy liked that one. But funny. Made me laugh. Hope we don't crash. Let's see here. Ha. Ha ha. Hilarious. Thank you. Thank you. So did I apologize? I'm trying to stop apologizing. I hope I didn't, but maybe I did. Well done. Wow. Okay, cool. Just one of the. It's a regular segment here. Well, all right. Thank you. Thank you, Donna. Thank you. Thank you, Cherie. So good, and the 4 minutes was great. Oh yeah, and how did you like the 4 minute little montage there? Those are I think those are all recorded back in 2020. Love the Walmart one. All right, very very cool. Thank you for letting me do that and exercise my creativity in public and do something I hope is entertaining. It's so important. We need to laugh, right? Make sure everything's okay. We're still on track here, Lounge Singer. Let's do a recap. And first of all, I'm going to let you know if you ever have any questions about I don't know anything what we have going on. About any of our programs or anything, the best way to communicate with us is to reach out to Lisa Shepard. She's the hostess with the mostest, our head honcho of helpfulness, and you can reach her at Lisa at. You shouldn't be surprised by this website address, bobbakerinspiration.com. So Lisa at bobbakerinspiration.com, and she will probably be able to answer any questions you have, or at least get that to me or Pookie quicker than if you tried to reach us in some other means. So check that out. Some things that we talked about earlier were the again, if you want an autographed copy of The Power of Affirmations and Positive Self-Talk, and if you want to wait till Pookie gets back from Hawaii later this week, she'd be happy to sign it too. But we'll ship autographed copy of the book, copy of our CD, priority mail to any address in the U.S. Can't ship it outside of the U.S. Just too unreliable, too expensive. But for $25 total, that includes priority shipping. We'll send that to you. And a number of the folks here have taken us up on that special offer. Also, there's the 300 Positive Affirmations ebook for $3.33, available on whatever you can access, whatever country you can access Amazon in from wherever you're located. And if you're outside the U.S. and you want that Power of Affirmations book, it's also available as a paperback, as an ebook, and as an audiobook on Amazon. 12, 13, however many countries they're available. So if you're outside the U.S., you're not out of luck. You can get it, and that's pretty widely available. It's on Barnes & Noble and pretty much wherever books are sold online. So check that out. What else did I want to tell you about? Oh yeah, the 21-day abundance and money attraction brain boost. Rewire your brain for prosperity and financial success. So many people have benefited from this over the years. So if you don't have access to it, bobbakerinspiration.com/21 days, I believe, is the link for that. And all these are in the description on the YouTube page. I think that's and then there's the our album new songs over on our Bandcamp site. So if you want some of the latest or the more recent hits that some of you may be familiar with, Money's Coming to Me, I Welcome Joy into My Life. You can see the list there. $11.11 or more. You can add more if you want to. So those are some of the things that we highlighted in ways that you can uplift yourself, support us, and keep a circulation of good going on here. Very cool. Brandy says, "Thank you for your help, Bob. I'll have my very first paid challenge ready to go this week." Yeah, that's right. We talked about that on yesterday's call for the Turbocharge Your Life program. Cherie liked the 4 minute little montage. I remember seeing those. Yeah, that was like 3 or 4 years ago now. Man, oh man. All right. So I think those are all. So I'm going to play a song. It's called Lighten Up. Since we just did something humorous, experimental, there's a song so Pookie and I, we still run a choir. There's a small version of that called the Big Love Choir, like 8 people. And it's really rare that we can get all 8 of them to get together to sing at the same time. But we had a much larger choir, 20, 30, at height, 40 singers. And we put out an album several years ago, and that was called Gateway to Agape. Agape being a Greek word that generally means unconditional love. And St. Louis is considered the gateway to the West, so we called it Gateway to Agape as a doorway to unconditional love. That's what but it was hard and a lot of people didn't know how to say agape. They just saw it in print, So we changed it to the Big Love Choir. But anyway, this is a song on our album all about not taking life so damn seriously. It's kind of a rockabilly song. A friend of mine, Chuck Hughes, is a rockabilly guitar player. He was in Denver. Now he's in Florida, probably near the Everglades. And he played the lead guitar on that in the middle. And he plays a lot like Brian Setzer from the Stray Cats. Great guitar player. So I'm going to play this. You're going to be able to see Keone and I. And I want you to leave your takeaways. Post your in the comments your takeaways, like what's a message that really resonated with you. I'm going to highlight those at the top of the screen as this song plays, and we'll come back and wrap things up. So if you're ready for that, here's a song called "Lighten Up."
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I hope you're feeling good, because we got a message for you. Even if you're not feeling so good, by the end of the song you will be uplifted, I guarantee you. Ready? Let's do this. When your life is looking down, lighten up, lighten up. When your life is looking down, lighten up, lighten up. When your life is looking down, lighten up, lighten up. If your heart is feeling heavy, lighten up, lighten up. Oh, if your heart is feeling heavy, lighten up, lighten up. Yes, if your heart is feeling heavy, lighten up, lighten up. Hit me with it. Hey, 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 hey. When I pray, that's what I say. That's what I say. Lighten up, lighten up. When your sky is dark and hazy, lighten up, lighten up. Oh, when your sky is dark and hazy, lighten up, lighten up. Yes, when your world starts getting crazy, lighten up, lighten up. If you wanna be set free, lighten up, lighten up. Oh, if you wanna be set free, lighten up, lighten up. Yes, if you wanna be set free, lighten up, lighten up. Tell me something good. Trust your heart will show the way. Hey, 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 hey. When I pray, that's what I say. That's what I say. Lighten up, lighten up. See some of that guitar, Chuck. Woo! Smoke them strings, baby.
Are you grasping this whole concept of lighten up? To further ingrain this concept into your mind, body, and soul, we're going to hit you with it from one more angle. Something you need to remind yourself of every single day.
Don't take it all so seriously. 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 If you wanna be set free, lighten up, lighten up. Oh, if you wanna be set free, lighten up, lighten up. Yes, if you wanna be set free, lighten up,
All right, I remembered to unmute. That's awesome. Thank you very much. Let me move these down. I got Keone out of his perch there. Soul Massage Music again is where you can go check out our music and go to that site that I mentioned earlier. Let's see here. Suzanne says, "Thank you." I need to do some of that background of those text things so you can read them a little bit better. Thank you, Bob. I'll be working on the 4 Ws. This is really helpful. Oh, cool! From that little montage. Yeah, I turned the volume down on that because I was feverishly. Thanks for reminding me what was in that, and I really needed to hear this song. I do need to lighten up. Yes, it's so important. Yeah, I mean, you can take life seriously, take your goals seriously, but don't take yourself seriously, and find as many opportunities as you can to laugh as often as possible. So glad I woke up early today to catch you and the pup live. Do miss Pookie, and she'll be back next week. Takeaway: Bob is really good at improvisational songs. Coyote is such a cutie. Those are some pretty good takeaways there. Love the song. Yes, lighten up and just enjoy the moment. Give yourself love and then send it out into the world. Deanne says, sometimes when you start before you're ready, you learn that you were more ready than you thought you were. Yeah, that's a great way of saying it. Thank you, Bob, for this great moment. Enjoy the now while working on your wow. Oh, that's good. Don't take it so seriously. That's awesome. Let's see here. Oh, this is great. I'm doing what I can with what I have right where I am. It's amazing when I said that affirmation, how much I achieved. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it's actually, it's a Teddy Roosevelt quote. I think I might have altered 1 or 2 words, but it's basically, I like saying it, do what you can with what you have right where you are. And that's pretty much been the guiding principle for my life. Pamela, know the end goal, but focus on the step in front of you and start. Yay, yay, yay. All right. I think that wraps it up. Really appreciate you, and be looking for more videos, of course, throughout the week. And we'll be back next Sunday. Pookie comes back Thursday night. I'll pick her up from the airport. We're both going to be so happy to see her. And yeah, just also other exciting things in the works that I will be revealing and making you aware of as the weeks go on. So have an amazing rest of your day. Stay warm if you're in a cold climate, and love you. And I hope to see you again soon. All right. So long for now.